Previously on the Kristy Marie Show.
Miss Patty. Oh my gosh. You're not going to believe where she's at, Bobo. She just reached the North Carolina border.
I feel better since I came out here. And I guess I can forgive myself for all the bad things that I've done and just know that I can do better. And I still have a chance to do better, and that's what I'm working on. I promise you this won't be the last conversation that we have. I'll be more close with you, God, I promise.
And I can't turn back now, 'cause you brought me too far. I need you like water, like breath, like rain. I need you like mercy from heaven's gate. There's a freedom in your arms that carries me through. I need you.
Don't tell me I've got a flat tire. Yep. I don't know what it is between me and Tom. If he ain't breaking down, I'm breaking down. This is, I can't believe this. I have nothing. I have no idea how to fix a tire. I'm out here on the back road. Hey, I've got a flat tire. I don't know if you know how to change it or anything, but I gotta be somewhere really in a hurry. I have nothing to change my tire with, nothing. So I mean, I don't know how much help you could be. 6 blocks from my home. I just came from church. My dad probably has some stuff in his car that he could, and my dad probably has some stuff. My dad probably has some stuff at home that he could come and do your tire. You know, it'll be just a couple of minutes. But okay. Well, if you're just a couple blocks away, then I can wait right here. Ma'am, I can't promise you that I'm going to return here to the spot. 15 minutes. Oh, 15 minutes. I'm going to get hit by a drunk driver. You've got me really confused. Don't worry about it. You'll understand. I don't think that God sent me to you because of that flat tire. I think that He sent me to you to give you this. Don't take nothing for granted. You just get to where you need to be really quickly. My time is here. So you need to get where you're going. Your car is fine. That was strange. And that tire was flat. You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. That kid really knew what I needed. God did too. Now I am more than ever ready to get the tire. I don't know why that kid thinks he was going to get hit by a car. And a drunk driver at that, that's so weird. I've got to keep going. Oh, I am so excited. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this.
she's back in the atmosphere with drops of Jupiter in her head. She acts like summer and walks like rain, reminds me that there's a time to change. Since the return of her stay on the moon, she listens like spring and she talks like June. Well, tell me, did you sail across the sun? Did you make it to the Milky Way to see the lights all faded and that heaven is overrated? Tell me, did you fall for a shooting star, one without a permanent scar, and then you missed me while you were looking for yourself out there? Now that she's back from that soul vacation, tracing her way through the constellation, she checks out Mozart while she does Chavo, reminds me that there's room to grow. Now that she's back in the atmosphere, I'm afraid that she might think of me as plain old Jane Doe, a story about a man who was too afraid to fly, so he never did land. But tell me, did the wind sweep you off your feet? Did you finally get the chance to dance along the light of day and head back to the Milky Way? But tell me, did Venus blow your mind? Was it everything you wanted to find, and then you missed me while you were looking for yourself out there? Can you imagine no love, fried deep fried chicken? Your best friend always sticking up for you, even when I know you're wrong. Can you imagine no first thing?
I'm assuming he's right out in that corner. There's some red stuff all over my yard. I'm just sitting here in my car. Oh my God, deep breath, deep breath. Butterflies in my stomach. Oh my gosh. I've never had this before. Well, I did when we first met. When I did that night, I drove all the way to his house, but this time I know that this is our beginning.
You imagine no first dance, freeze-dried romance, 5-hour phone conversation, the best soy latte that you ever had in me. But tell me, did the wind sweep you off your feet? Did you finally get the chance to dance along the light of day and head back to the Milky Way? And tell me, did you sail across the sun? Did you make it to the Milky Way to see the lights all faded and that heaven is overrated? And tell me, did you fall for a shooting star, one without a permanent scar, and then you missed me while you were looking for yourself? Na 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 na.
can't believe you're really standing here in front of me. I hadn't heard from you for weeks, and really got scared. Yeah, I was just doing a lot of thinking, a lot of soul searching, like I said. I am so tired. I gotta sit down. The running's getting me out. Yeah, I'm so beat. Oh my God. Just all I could think about was just getting here to you and seeing your face. God, I miss you so much. You don't know how long I've waited to hear you say that. I mean, I was really starting to get scared. I was able to sleep much, was cleaning a lot. I did a lot of soul searching while I was there. I talked to my mom. And I did something you wanted that I went to an old pond in Leland. That's why I went to Leland. I went there to pray. And I asked God to forgive my sins. I'm never going to do what I've done. All of that. And it's finally going to be put behind me. I'm going to start my life with you, clean and fresh. Be a better person for myself, for God, and for you. And I've just done so much thinking all the time, and I missed you so much, and I was struggling what I should do. I mean, I can't. I still need things to be slow with us because I'm going to still have some trust issues, and I want us to just to be on a friend level. But I just want to take things slow, and you don't have to say, hey, you don't have to say nothing. I want to take it slow too. I mean, you know, do this whole little dating thing that you want to do, and just be friends, and you know, and take it slow as you want it. Well, just as long as I know that you want to be with me. I came all the way here to be with you, and that's why I'm here, to be with you. Alright, that's all that matters to me. That's all that matters. Staying with Diane, I've already called her. She said that was fine. I'm going to call and get the lights and stuff turned back on. And maybe it won't take long. And I'm going to do a lot of unpacking and settling down. I just give out. I'm just ready to get someplace where I can just settle down, take me a shower, and just lay down. I'm just beat. I wasn't expecting just for you to drop in and say hey to me and take off to your friend's house. I was hoping maybe we could, I don't know, just catch up. So you're staying with Bobo? Yeah. I guess you came down at the perfect time. Market's here and it's tomorrow. Yeah, 9:30. Me and Bobo and Kristy are one day. How is she doing? I know she's not doing good. She's not doing good. She's worried to death about her mom. Buddy, I got something to tell you. We weren't really supposed to tell anybody, but they're not gonna have no more secrets between me and you. I want to let you know that Margaret didn't shoot Chester. Kristy didn't, and Bubba didn't. There was somebody else there that night in the woods that shot him. Oh my God. Kristy was in the car, and apparently he's got a long driveway. And Kristy had to use the bathroom, and
she decided to walk down the long driveway and go to the back of the house to find Margaret and Bobo. And she grabbed a gun. Chester's gun was laying down. He put it down for Bobo to grab it, to pick it up, and shoot him. Kristy grabbed a gun. And they begged her to give him the gun, and she wouldn't. And somebody was in the woods and shot him. And if it hadn't been for that person in the woods, Kristy would have shot him.
That is so weird. There is a lot of things that's not adding up about that night.
We kind of think that maybe that person in the woods was somebody Chester had there, waiting to shoot Margaret, Bobo. It wouldn't be Kristy, but shooting Bobo or Margaret, to get them out of the way. I don't know what Chester had planned, but the thing about it is he did not expect Margaret to show up, and he didn't expect none of them to show up. So we really don't know if that bullet in that gun was meant for Chester or for Kristy. If that bullet was meant for Chester or Bobo or Margaret. We don't know. But if that someone was in that woods wanting to shoot Chester is not curious at all about who wanted him dead. He would rather frame Margaret instead. None at all. So that's why we kind of think that bullet might have been meant for Margaret. That's why we think that bullet might have been meant for Margaret or Bobo. But we can't figure out why Chester would have someone in the woods that quick, because he had no idea that Margaret and Bobo and Kristy were going to show up. So right now it's just a mystery. But we need evidence to prove that Margaret did not shoot him, because she's going to prison for attempted murder. Her hearings tomorrow. She's confessing guilty. She won't let nobody say anything. She just wants to go to prison and throw away the key and it'll be over with. It ain't that easy.
Yeah. Yeah. We definitely, yep. We're going to have to put our heads together and try to figure out who done it. That's for sure.
Yeah, we do. Me and Bobo's been racking our brain. We cannot figure it out. And thing about Chester was never in Hanover Hospital, and you got that information for us. We don't know what hospital he was at. There's too many missing pieces to this puzzle. About that, and I don't know. It's just not really making sense.
Does Kristy know?
No, she don't know. Bobo, I hadn't really talked to her, but she thinks that Margaret really done it. She don't know any different. She don't know any different. I just, really hasn't had a chance to really tell her right now that she probably assumes that Margaret still shot him, and, I want to case on somebody else. Just, we don't know who. I don't think that Chester knows exactly where Bobo's cabin is at. They've not heard anything from him since he told Kristy that he was getting out of the hospital soon, which is a lie, because apparently he was never in the hospital. And I don't know how in the world that bullet could have been removed from his chest if he wasn't in the hospital. I don't know, baby. It's a mess.
I don't want you to feel like that. I don't want to see you like that. It's not like that. So please don't take it to heart or personal, whatever. I just need to get Diane's, take a shower, and just go to bed and rest, because I am exhausted. My neck hurts. I'm just, oh my God, I'm so exhausted.
Okay.
But I promise you, first thing in the morning, when I get up and everything and get here, I'm going to call you and you come help me pack. But I know you gotta be with Bobo, so
Yeah, it's true.
yeah, he's gonna need you. So don't worry about helping me. I'll handle it myself. Diane can probably help me. I don't know.
We'll figure it out, but I know you're gonna need some help, and he knows that, so it's all good. We'll figure it out.
And we'll have the whole day tomorrow to ourselves, me and you.
Great. That sounds awesome. Anything you want. I'm just happy that I'm looking at that pretty face right now and just missed you so much.
I'm starting completely over. Completely over. And these flowers are just so beautiful. And they feel so good.
And ain't no rose that can compare to you. As beautiful as you are.
You always know what to say to me.
So happy. This whole honeymoon phase thing, I like it. Anyway, you go hang out with your friend and get some rest. And I'll help you pick up them rose petals right there. Did you like that idea?
Idea, that was so cute. You're so cute. You're so sweet. I don't know what it was, but I loved it. I loved it. And I can't wait to start this new beginning with you. I really and truly cannot.
I'm not gonna pull it off. A tree of life.
Speaking of tree of life, my mom gave me my dad's old Bible. I opened it up, and it talked about the tree of life. And I knew that was my son. I needed to be with you. And I know what it means, and how you really and truly feel about me. And it gave me chills. It melted my heart. It made me cry. I know you're the one, and that's why I don't want to screw it up. And I want to take this as slow as we can. I don't want nothing right now. I just want a friendship, text, whatever. I just want what I never had with you. I'm so ready to start over. I'm ready to do that now. So tomorrow's going to be our first real day. Just hanging out. No, nothing, just being together. And I love you, but I just want to hold them words right now. Start over, Tom. I mean, just friends, and just start over, from scratch. And this is a pleasant start.
I'm so glad you're home. Words cannot tell you how happy I am. No words at all. I'm really happy. And I can't wait for tomorrow.
I stopped at that pond in Leland, out there in the country, and prayed. And I asked God for a sign. He'd forgiven me. And it's not like I was expecting him to make a bird land on my shoulder or anything, but it's kind of hoping for something. But then I got in my car, down a back road, and I was just a couple miles from town. My tire went flat. And then there was this young boy. He said he only lived a couple of blocks from where my car had broke down, had the flat tire. And he said he'd go get his dad's tools to fix my tire. And he told me that I wasn't gonna see him anymore. He said that he was coming home from church. And he told me he was going to get hit by a drunk driver. And that I wouldn't understand. But later I would. And man, that's really sad. Some kid that was coming home this morning from church was walking. Was only a few blocks from his house. Got hit by a drunk driver. Oh yeah, I think I got a pop-up on that on my phone. On the news channel app I'm following. Trying to keep up with the world. It's only 15. The driver was arrested, and we took the kid to the hospital, and he died 3 hours later. He died 3 hours later. At the hospital due to head trauma. And then he told me not to worry about my tire, just get to where I needed to be. And Tom, I'm not lying, I swore that tire was flat. But I looked, and it was not flat at all. I'm crazy. I need sleep. I need sleep. There was a kid who was on his way home from church. This morning. He got hit by a drunk driver. And they declared him dead at the hospital like 3 hours later. Severe head trauma. Okay, so he got hit by a drunk driver. And hours later, he passed away. But then I saw him down that back road. And the time he got hit by a drunk driver, that means I talked to him after he was declared dead. Because I stopped at a hotel in South Carolina, and I was about 2 hours away from reaching the North Carolina border, and I woke up and I said, I need to get on up. I'm ready to see Tom. And I said, no, I'm so exhausted. So I slept another hour. And Tom, and the most scary thing about it is, that if I had left the motel a little bit earlier, I would have been going probably through that same area that truck driver was going through. And that could have been me. I could have died. And not that boy. Could have been me.
Only thing I can tell you is that wasn't a kid you saw. That was an angel.
Maybe that's what God is telling me. Tom. That boy said don't take anything for granted. And I thank God wanted me to say that life is too short. That He gives me, and He wants me to be with you. I'm never going to forget this day as long as I live. My life, Thomas, has completely changed.
Pick these rose petals up and you save them. Because on this day, our lives are both changed.
I'm lost for words. For one time in my life, I am lost for words. And I'm so glad that I'm here with you now. I'm ready to start my life with you. And not take one single thing for granted.
Except for the Pope, maybe in